Earth sign, how you doing? Earth sign, what's going on? Earth sign. Ooh, you have to excuse me. Let me drink a little bit of water. Felt like my throat was closing up on me. Okay, so I'm here this go round, and this is gonna be the Lovers Weekly Check-in Tap-In. Today is May the 20th, 2024, which is a Monday. The time here in Houston is 10:10 a.m. Okay, so this reading here at hand is going to be good from May 21st through the 28th, 2024. This reading is only going to be for lovers. So I feel like there's some lovers that are broken up for about, a day, a week, up to a month. Now, if you're here for someone that you haven't seen in a year, talk to flesh on flesh, that's not a real relationship, okay? This is just for couples that are flesh on flesh recently, okay? And if they've been broken up, it's only been no more than a month. So, we're gonna get right into it, Earth signs. So, this is gonna be for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, here we go. We're done shuffling and we're gonna get right into it. This is only a general message. Please take what resonates, leave the rest here, and because it might resonate with someone else. So that being said, here we go, Earth signs. Okay, so I think we're ready. Okay, Universe. Okay, you got the first card, Earth sign. That's the first card. Okay. I feel like there's some rushing going on here. So let's get into it. Universe, can Earth signs get their second card? Okay. This is the second card, Earth signs. I see a third one, but I'm not accepting it. Okay. Universe, can the Earth signs get their third card? Everybody's cards are coming out fast this week, okay? So a lot of messages that need to be told. So now we're gonna read all three cards. I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna bring back my the radar or whatever, the radar mini deck, okay? And we're also gonna finish it off with one jumbo deck. I don't usually do that, but I did that for the air signs, fire signs, even the water. So Earth, you're gonna get the same treatment. So let's get right into it. Time, you are trying too hard, give it time. So I feel like the person that's watching this person, that you are trying to rush it. You know what I mean? Like, and you should give it a little time so you could give yourself time to see how this other person is. So I think for the majority of the reading, for the Earth signs, you just met somebody and you're kind of like rushing. Don't push too much because you might scare this one off. I think you've had an issue with this before, like kind of rushing people and they just want to get away from you. So I do feel like there has to be some healing going on. Trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, you will automatically transform. So yeah, I do feel like there needs to be some healing. There needs to be some transformation, because if you're trying to rush people into a situation, then that's gonna make you seem like you have abandonment issues, okay? So I'm sure people that are watching this, you do have, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be straight up, you know what I mean? Because in order to heal, you got to realize what you got going on, okay? And once you realize what's going on, then you can work through it and you can get rid of a lot of them feelings that you be having, because the person that I'm seeing has a lot of thoughts that run rapid. So the next card that I did get is surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, all will work out. So like I said, there's abandonment issues that was here with you, Earth signs. You know what I mean? So you gotta let that go. And that's why you're rushing, into a relationship, because you do have abandonment issue. And I think if someone does leave you, you try to say everything you can to not let it happen. And you know what I mean? It just makes you look like you have abandonment issues, and you do. So that's something that you're gonna have to surrender. You know what I mean? Because if you don't surrender, understand that you got these issues and work through it, then you're always going to have people to run from you. Okay, so got my radar, whatever, deck here, the mini one. So we're going to get more clarification. Can we get information about the first card at hand, which is trust? Okay, yeah. You did get the world upside down. I do feel like I said, you have issues in the past. You have abandonment issues and you have trust issues. You know what I mean? You have issues all the way around. I have to say it goes back to childhood. So you really need to heal that childhood, wounds, because if you don't heal them, they're going to continue to bother you. I think you've even had problems with jobs. You've been let go from jobs. So, you know what I mean? And that's not good. You really need to work on them issues so you can really just get through. So we can put it right side up, but you got to do the work to get it right side up. So we are going to move it right side up because you know that you have to take care of them issues from your past, your childhood, and let go of a lot of that stuff. A lot of times when we don't understand or we don't forgive, then we're angry. We push on stuff that can flow naturally, but we don't let it. So when you're sitting here and you're like pushy, then you make people want to leave you because you seem like you have abandonment issues, like you just got issues, period. So we're going to put that right side up because you know that you got to do that work, you know what I mean? So you won't, like run people off basically, okay? So next card for the earth sign. Okay, the Page of Swords. So it is upside down. So like I said, the Page of Swords is somebody young. So down the line, like I said, I feel like there's childhood issues there that really need to be worked out. You do need to work on them because if you don't work on them, you're never going to keep a job or keep a relationship that's going to be good and steady for you. So there's a lot of healing that needs to be here. Okay, so let's go to the next one, trust. Universe, can I get the... Well, this is going to be a fast reading. Okay, you get temperance. You got temperance, which is a major arcana, and it is upside down, okay? And there is acceptance that you need to do. You know what I mean? Once you accept the things that went on in your past and you went through and you talk about them, and a lot of times people don't like to talk about, stuff from the past because it hurts. But you got to go through that pain again so you can understand why the pain is. A lot of times people don't understand their pain, and if they don't understand their pain, they're confused. You know what I mean? And that could lead to anxiety. So I do feel like, you have anxiety. You even take meds for anxiety, or you have. Or gotten some kind of help with psychiatry, but I don't think that you just stuck with it. So this is something that you have to stick with. Therapy and psychiatry work here is needed. Okay, so we do want to get that temperance work, but you do know that needs to happen. Also with this, I see an upside down 9 of cups. So I just feel like you're not just really okay with yourself. You may put up a good show, a good front for people. I even see most of y'all being a jokester. You even talk about yourselves, you know what I mean, to make humor out of it. But it's not. But I don't think it's really humor when you're by yourself. Now, is it, earth sign? I don't think so. You just put on a good show for people. That's why you need to do the inside work, so you don't feel like you have to put yourself down to make other people laugh. Okay, so I do see a lot of that going on here. So universe, okay. Now, when you get the job done and you heal and you let stuff go, then it's like healing the inner child, which is the sun. So I do see it happening for you, earth sign, but you got to put that work in. You need to go get some psychiatry help, some help with therapy. That's why they're there, especially therapists. That's what their life work is. You know what I mean? They carry the weight of what you got. They take the weight off you and they wear the weight. And then when you leave that therapy session, It's up to you if you want to take that with you, or you could just leave it there with the therapist. They'll for sure know what to do with it, okay? So we do know that there's work that needs to be done, because I do feel like there are a lot of relationships you dealt with that didn't go right. You ran them off, you know what I mean? And you kind of cry about, you know, the cups that are falling. So it's like crying about spilled milk, but you just don't know you have cups behind you. There is other people there for you, but you got to do the work, okay? So let's go to the next one, which is surrender. Universe, can I get more information about the surrender card? And we did get one. Like I said, there is confusion. This is what you got to let go of. This is what you need to surrender, the confusion that comes from childhood. And I think I just said that earlier, that if you don't understand why what happened to you when you were a child, it leaves you confused. You know what I mean? So you got to sort all that out, and it's going to be kind of hard for you. For me, I have to sort out childhood wounds. That took me about 5, 6, 7, almost 7 years to do. You know what I mean? But it's the best thing. You know, once you can understand why what happened to you, then you're not confused anymore. And if you're not confused, you're not angry, you're not pushy, you let things go with the flow, okay? So yes, you need to get rid of all the confusion, okay? For you to have a meaningful relationship, a meaningful job, a meaningful life, period, okay? So this is pretty much what you do at night. And I was saying this earlier, like, I do feel that there's a lot of people here that make jokes. They make jokes about themselves, you know what I mean, to brighten up the room, which you probably do, but when you're by yourself, this is you at night, you know, crying, you know, can't sleep. You think about a lot of things that happen. That's why I'm saying it's important for you to get some professional help to deal with that, okay? So let's go ahead and get the final clarification for surrender. Final clarification for surrender, okay, like I said, it's going to take some work, which is the 8 of Pentacles. This is somebody that's doing the work, just like the work we were talking about, earth signs, that you need to do. If you work on it, I promise, you will become a better person for yourself, for others, and for a job, and just a better life. But you got to get the work done, okay? So the bottom of the card, if you do the work, this is how you're going to be. Remember, you had got that card and it was right side up. Okay, that means that you were crying at night. But if you do the work, this will be you. You won't be crying at night. You'll actually be sleeping and getting your rest. Because I'm sure, earth signs, that you have woke up and felt like you haven't even slept. You know what I mean? So do the work and this will be you. You know what I mean? No anxiety. You won't be up, you know, at night crying. You'll be actually sleeping and resting your body, okay? So here I got my jumbled deck, and we're gonna get one, and we're gonna close out the reading. Now, earth sign, I don't want you to sit here and think that I'm being hard on you. You know what I mean? On this channel, it's about building the self, the human body, our conscience, bringing our conscience, our mind, and our emotions all together, so they can be aligned, so we could, you know, take on challenges in life and, you know, take them down. You know what I mean? Better relationship with ourselves. Better relationship has to start with self. You have to learn to love yourself before you can love yourself, before you can love somebody else. And when you can do that, you can, you know, have a better loving life, even a loving job. You know what I mean? But it all starts with you. This is the bottom. Like, if you do the work, you'll get the 9 of Hearts. Okay, so we're not going to leave that as the last card. We're going to see, you know, what's your last card. Okay, so we did get one, the 4 of Diamonds. So I have been getting this card for most of the readings here for the for the elements, for the different elements. But for this reading, I feel like this is the 4 of Diamonds. You know what I mean? This is energy and this is money. You know what I mean? It's not a very high money, but it's, you know, low, but it's still good along. It's not like a 1 or 2, it's a 4. So, like I said, it's going to take a psychiatrist. So when I see 4, I see 2 and 2. I see that it takes 2. So you can't do the work by yourself. You probably could, but you're gonna need some help along the way. The best of us that have let go of past issues, you know what I mean? We put the work in. So it takes time. So when I see the number 4, if you start doing the job now, you get to a psychiatrist that's board certified, that has went to school for it, you know what I mean, to help you, and a therapy, I feel like in 4 years, you'll be able to get over that issue. Me, it was 7 years. So I do feel like there's a lot of young people here. So if you're younger and if you work on it, you know, you'll be able to get it done in 4 years. So that is the reading that I have for y'all. Earth sign, it was a pleasure having you here. It'll be a pleasure for y'all to come back, okay? So I will be here, and once again, I'm Sabrina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. May the universe be with you, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.